Alright.
I will never wash this hand again.
Yeah. This is so great. It was quick too, it was like. Awesome. Cool, any questions? Any amazing deep questions? We can keep playing some more songs. Yeah.
How did you get picked up if you were playing on the streets?
Yeah, so I was playing on the streets, and it took me a little while because it took me a little while because when I first got out there, it wasn't quite working as well as I hoped it would. And I was covering songs, and people would come by, and they wouldn't stop or put any money in my case. And then eventually, I started to get a little bit better, a little bit better. By the time I got picked up off the street, I was selling a lot of CDs. So I was selling between 60 to 100 CDs in a day. And so my manager heard that and was like, "Who's this guy selling all these CDs on the street?" You know? So he came out and then started working with me, and Keep Your Head Up, we recorded and started to get some traction. So then I haven't been to the street in a while. But I love it. I'll go back soon. Yeah. Cool.
So where were you putting out CDs? Did you have your own, setup at home?
Yeah, I would just burn the CDs on my computer, and I would go and cut out and I took like a really bad picture of myself because I didn't know how to do it. I took a bad picture of myself and like printed it a bunch of times at Kinko's, and I would cut it up and put it in the CD thing. I went and bought all the CD cases, and it was ridiculous. And then I would bring all that stuff out to the street because I'd have to wait to get to actually play. So I'd be sitting in my lawn chair on the street just like putting together all my CDs. And the worst part is like, it all seems like it worked. Like it worked out. It was great. But you don't know that when you're doing that. When you're at the street, you're just kind of hoping that something's going to happen, just struggling, going for it every day. But it was actually really great. There's nothing better than an impromptu concert on the street at like 6 p.m. when the sun is setting, and people weren't expecting to be jamming out the music, and they just come upon you. And now there's 100 people around you while you're doing your thing. It's pretty special, actually. It's awesome. Cool. Another one? This is just like a love song. I find that like pillow talk is really only good if you're on a pillow, right? Like if you're not on a pillow, then it's really cheesy. But music allows for another. Music can be a pillow. That's all. So that's my quote for the day. Music is a pillow. Okay. No, you can get away with it sometimes. You can sing something sweet. So this is just a love song. Here we go. Yeah. Like a helium balloon, you know I'm always on the rise. Is this love, 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 love? Dead away, but it feels like June with a smile I can't hide. Is this love, 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 love? I said, oh, ain't no defenses, I'm too deep for common sense, but it's love, 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 love. Yeah. Oh, my so delighted, I don't try to even fight it, and I think that you should know that I will never let you go. Say, whoa, now I won't let you go. I won't let you go. Say, whoa, now I won't let you go. I won't let you go. Say, I won't let you go now. I've been feeling like you're swimming through my hair. You know you're always on my mind. Is this love, 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 love? I'm dead broke, feeling like a millionaire with a twinkle in my eye. Is this love, 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 love? I said, oh, ain't no defenses, I'm too deep for common sense, but it's love, 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 love. Hey, yeah. Oh, my, so delighted, I don't try to even fight it, and I think that you should know that I will never let you go. Say, whoa, I won't let you go. I won't let you go. Say, whoa, I won't let you go. I won't let you go. Say, I won't let you go now. But I've been sleeping on a cloud called number 9. can't remember ever feeling so alive. It's like you brought me back to life when you turned on all the lights somehow. It's like, ooh, ain't no defense. I'm too deep for common sense. Well, it's love, 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 love. I won't let you go now. Let's see. Questions? Comments? Let's do this one. This is a track that I wrote about my mother. It was incredible. She passed away a little, like 2.5 years ago from breast cancer. Super intense. The analogy that I like to say of like what that was like if you're flying on a plane, right, and you kind of get comfortable on the plane because they're giving you like cookies, and you're watching movies. You can almost forget that you're like flying through the air. You're like soaring through the air at like 1 billion miles an hour. And so when my mom died, it was kind of like the window that I was sitting next to got knocked out. And it was just like, oh my God. It just kind of sent my whole world through a whole new viewpoint. So that led me to write something like this, and I would never have written it if it wasn't for her, or if she hadn't been around. So this is called Ladies. Dig it. See, my mother told me, she said, Andy, you'll be a man soon, so understand me. Most of this world sees women like candy, and you'll be a man who will be standing for me. My sisters, my daughters and wives, girls learning that shining light. Dedicate some of your life, stand for them all. Sing out me, my sisters, my daughters and wives, girls learning that shining light. Dedicate some of your life, stand for them all. Singing out, ladies, you are beautiful, you are beautiful. You don't even have to try. Oh, ladies, you are beautiful, you are beautiful. More than you could realize. See, my mother told me, she said, Andy, I know this all may seem demanding, but I'll be leaving and we'll be handing all of my love to you. You will be standing for me. My sisters, my daughters and wives, girls under that shining light. Dedicate some of your life, stand for them all. Singing out, ladies, you are beautiful, you are beautiful. You don't even have to try. Say, ladies, you are beautiful, you are beautiful. More than you could realize. Now I'm not sure if I'm the best one to carry this torch. I'm a mess and my nose is sore. Fall on my face trying to break the norm, but I still conform. Now I know you see mistakes are making way patiently for me to replace them, and I can't quite seem to be the perfect man you needed me to be. I need to believe that I'll be standing here. I got my sword, I got my shield, and you keep ringing in my ears. Oh yeah. Talking about me, my sisters, my daughters and wives, girls learning that shining light. Dedicate some of your life, stand for them all. Singing out, ladies, try. Oh, lady, you are beautiful, you are beautiful. Only you can realize. Say, lady, you are beautiful, you are beautiful. You don't even have to try. Oh, lady, you are beautiful, you are beautiful. Only you can realize.